20 minutes ago, Taehyung's decision shocked Jungkook. The army needs to know. A shocking news back to shake the world army. Just 20 minutes ago, a big decision taken by Kim Taehyung, or better known as VBTS, managed to surprise many, especially the magne BTS, Jungkook. The decision was not only sudden, but also harbored emotional reasons that made many soldiers unable to hold back tears, according to information that began circulating among Korean fan sites and local media. Taehyung is reported to have made a formal request to withdraw from an important project he had previously planned with Jungkook. The project, which is reportedly a special musical collaboration themed on healing and friendship, is a long-term plan prepared to treat the armies longing during their conscription period. However, Taehyung suddenly decided to step down. And even more surprisingly, he communicated his decision only through a short message to Jungkook. A few minutes before the official meeting of the production team took place, Jungkook was silent as he read the message. A staff member on site mentioned that Jungkook's expression changed drastically in a short time from full of excitement to somber. He even walked out of the room alone for a few minutes before returning and attending the meeting without a word of Taehyung's message. In an unofficial statement he wrote in a personal note to the agency's staff. Taehyung mentioned that he was going through a period of deep, emotional reflection. He felt that he was not ready to present this side of himself in the form of a public work because there was something in him that he was still trying to heal. I want to say something honest, but it's not time yet. If I force it, it's not just me who gets hurt, Jungkook will feel it too. Taehyung wrote in a message confirmed by HYB's internal sources. Many immediately linked this decision to the events of some time ago, when Taehyung was seen avoiding the camera at one of the military events. Some fans believe that there is an emotional burden that he has not yet shared openly, and this decision is only the tip of the iceberg of a larger inner struggle, although many were disappointed not to see their collaboration project. Most of the fans showed incredible understanding. Whatever V's decision is, we know it's not easy. He is a man who always wants to give his best, so if he backs down, it must be for deep reasons, wrote an army from Brazil. The important thing is that they stay together, support each other, even if it's not always in front of the camera. We know they're more than just colleagues, they're family, another added. The big question now arises, will this affect Jungkook and Taehyung's relationship? So far, there has been no official statement from the two. However, those closest to them believe that the friendship that has been built for more than a decade will not be easily shaken just because of one emotional decision. Precisely, this can be a moment of maturation for both. Jungkook, though shocked and saddened, is believed to understand and respect Taehyung's choice. And Taehyung, after going through the period of reflection he needed, will probably return with renewed strength and a more honest work from the heart. One thing is certain. Their story is not over. This is just a temporary respite in the long journey of two hearts growing up together in the spotlight of the world. Army, stay strong and keep believing. As BTS says, even if it hurts, it's okay to be honest. We'll be okay together. After receiving a short message from Taehyung, Jungkook did not immediately react emotionally in front of the production team. He chooses to walk out of the room, perhaps to calm down or simply to be alone in silence. According to an eyewitness from inside the production building, Jungkook was seen staring at his phone screen for several minutes with a blank expression, then looked down for a long time before returning inside without saying a word about the contents of the message. That attitude made many people who were in the room at that time feel that something was out of the ordinary. Usually, Jungkook is known to be very professional and enthusiastic when it comes to music projects, especially those involving BTS members. That day, however, his aura changed. Although he still follows the course of the meeting, he looks quieter and no longer throws ideas as usual. Some of the staff close to Jungkook said that he was not angry at Taehyung, but rather disappointed and sad because he could not share important moments with his best friend. Jungkook, just said, "I think this will be our moment together, but maybe it's not time yet," said one of the staff who heard directly his words behind the scenes. Jungkook's words illustrate how much hope he has planted for the project. From the rehearsal period to the concept, Jungkook was very active in thinking about how they could touch the hearts of the army through honest and emotional music. However, when one part of the project disappeared, that of Taehyung, it was like losing half of what made the work alive. Meanwhile, Taehyung, who is known to be calm and mysterious, is grappling with something deeper. Some rumors say that he is still not fully recovered from the emotional stress he has experienced since entering the army. Although from the outside it looks strong, there is an inner side that he is still trying to understand. In a small note that he wrote and only shared with those closest to him, Taehyung revealed that he felt too fragile to show himself to the public honestly in musical or visual form. He was afraid that his fragility would make the message he carried incomplete. I don't want to stand next to Jungkook with an unprepared face, a dishonest voice, and a still shaky heart. It's not fair to him, nor to the army, he wrote. The note spread internally and made many people who read it feel moved. Not because of Taehyung's fragility, but precisely because of his courage to be honest and take a step back in order not to hurt anyone, including himself. Although there has been no official statement from the other members, it is reported that RM and J-Hope have contacted the two personally after hearing about the incident. RM reportedly told the management team that we've been at a point like this before. Don't let distance destroy what we've built so far. Jin, who is currently serving in the military, left a comment on one of their closed chat groups, writing, "Whatever you decide, we are still family." The family does not always have to agree, but always wait for each other. Army, who has been following V and Jungkook's journey since the beginning, is well aware of how strong the bond between the two is. They often appear in a variety of iconic moments, ranging from stage to personal vlogs. Therefore, this decision certainly leaves mixed feelings, but precisely because Army knew the two so deeply, empathy was far greater than disappointment. Many wrote messages of support such as, "It's better for Taehyung to rest than to force himself. We'll wait, as long as it takes. Jungkook, you are not alone. We know your heart is big and you will still shine." Taehyung is not just a duo, it's a journey. And every journey has a breakpoint. Although their collaboration project is yet to materialize in the near future, there is a lot of speculation that Jungkook will still release a solo version of the project as a form of respect for their original plans. He is also said to be preparing an open letter or even a video diary to convey his heart's content to Army and possibly also to Taehyung indirectly. On the other hand, fans believe that Taehyung will return in a way and time of his own choosing. When he feels ready, it is not impossible that the moment of reunion with Jungkook will be one of the most emotional and historic events in BTS's journey, because in the end, true friendship is not about always walking side by side, but about still feeling close. Although it is taking a pause, a few days after the incident that left Jungkook speechless and Taehyung pulling out of their collaboration project, another shocking news began to circulate. Taehyung and Jungkook are reportedly seen together secretly at one of the closed military facilities outside the city. This moment was not part of the official agenda, but rather a personal meeting that seemed to be planned just for the two of them. This is a sign that despite the wounds and distance, the two keep the relationship private. One of the internal sources revealed that the meeting took place very quietly but meaningfully. They don't talk much, but from the way Taehyung looked at Jungkook and the way Jungkook looked down, it could be seen that there were thousands of words that didn't need to be said. The two are said to have just sat side by side in silence, and after a few minutes, Taehyung hands Jungkook a small book. The book contains snippets of lyrics, notes of feelings, and pieces of poetry he wrote during his difficult time. It is not known the full contents, but the source admitted that he saw one open page on which it was written, "If I stay away, it's not because I don't need you, but because I don't want to hurt you with my wounds that haven't healed."